Start to just check in with yourself today, kind of noticing any areas where you feel tension or pain or discomfort, and just making yourself aware of those places. We'll start with a couple of cleansing breaths today. So we'll inhale through the nose, exhale through an open mouth. Good. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth. And just start to let the breath move a little bit lower into your belly, grounding down through the sit bones, but lifting the crown of the head up. And as you start to deepen your breath, I want you to imagine your inhale allowing the belly to expand outward. And then as you exhale, gently pulling the navel in towards the spine. So as you inhale, think about bringing in new energy. And as you exhale, think about releasing your body from anything that's weighing you down, any stiffness or tension, and also kind of the stale air. Just letting that go so you can kind of start fresh for your afternoon or your morning, wherever you are. And as you continue to breathe in this way, maybe start to gently lengthen your exhale. Letting your lungs fully release from the air. As you inhale, bringing in that oxygen, letting that air exchange occur all the way down to the base of the lungs. So maybe inhaling for 3 counts, exhaling for 4, all the way up to 6 counts, depending on how that feels for you today. So you can either take easy pose or seated bound angle pose if you're just joining us today. Gently lengthening the exhale. And then as you continue to breathe deeply, just put a focus around your practice today. So that can be an intention for yourself or someone in your life, something that's going to create some meaning for your practice. Bringing that intention into your heart, and then we'll take 2 more cleansing breaths, inhaling through the nose. Exhale, open mouth. Good, one more time, long inhale. Exhale, open mouth, exhale. Good, and if you feel ready now, you can start to blink the eyes open. I want you to use your hands to assist your knees back up to center, sending the legs out. Let's just send the left leg straight out, and then we're gonna bring the right leg either to the inner thigh. You can do this on your block or you can sit on your mat, or half lotus here. So you're gonna pull that foot towards the opposite hip crease. If that doesn't work for you, you're going to the inner thigh. Pull the toes back on the extended leg. Inhale, find length. As you exhale, I want you to just explore folding forward. So you can hinge at that hip crease, pull the toes back, keep the gaze forward, or you can round over your legs. So just breathing into the hips, the hamstrings here, kind of doing what works for you. Not moving into pain or discomfort. Good, and then as you inhale, bring your trunk up. Take that bent leg, go ahead and cross it over if that's available to you. You might just lengthen that foot out a little bit if you need to, or draw it in, stamping your foot on the mat. Inhale, lengthen. You'll take your left arm, draw that knee across. So you're drawing it towards the left shoulder, taking the right hand, extending it back for a twist. So you should feel some stretching into the outer hip and glute. Your heart is shining towards that back right corner. Breathing as you twist. Good, as you exhale, come back to center. We're gonna take a gentle counter twist. So lengthen, just lightly supporting the leg, bringing that left hand back now, turning and gazing to the left. Gently pulling the toes back on the straight leg. As you exhale, release. Go ahead and straighten both legs out. Take a breath in. Do what works for you. You can separate the feet a little bit if that feels better for you. On an exhale, you'll just slightly hinge forward. So you can do this with your spine straight, or you can let your spine round. Pulling your belly button in towards your spine, finding some length into the back of the legs. Toes can draw back towards your face if that feels good for you. Good, on an inhale, bring the trunk back up. Place your hands just underneath the shoulders. Step your feet in just slightly. As you inhale, I want you to lift your hips up for a variation of upward plank. So you can do this with straight knees or bent knees. Gazing up or back. Pressing into the hands and feet. Heart up towards the ceiling, opening the front body. As you exhale, release, lower the hips down. Good, take both legs, bring them out again. This time we're gonna go ahead and bend that left leg. So either to the inner thigh or crossing it over to the opposite hip crease. Toes pull back on the straight leg. Sit tall. As you exhale, explore folding forward. Variation of head to knee pose. So try your best to let that bent knee kind of relax down to the mat. I think sometimes we hold a lot of tension there when we're trying to open into the hip. So do your best to just soften across the hips. Relaxing the back of the neck. Finding that comfortable edge here. Using your inhale to bring the trunk gently up. As you exhale, stamping the foot as you cross that leg over. Sitting nice and tall here, take that right hand, pull the knee across towards the right shoulder. So you're gonna feel more of a stretch into your glutes and your outer hip, and then start to explore that twist. Tenting the fingers on that back hand, opening the chest.
Eric,
breathing into the spine as you twist. Inhaling to find length. Exhale, rotating. One more breath in. As you exhale, release back. Just resting that hand comfortably anywhere on that cross leg. Take a counter twist. Breathing into the spine. Relaxing the face and jaw. And as you exhale, release. Go ahead and relax your legs, untwist. We're gonna make our way over into hands and knees now. So you'll bring your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees under your hips, heart forward. On an inhale, drop the belly, look forward to cow. As you exhale, round the back. If you want, extended child's pose, briefly. Inhale, drop the belly, cow. Exhale, round, pull the belly in. Press back, extended child's pose. You want a further variation of this sequence, you can inhale, drop the front of the pelvis down, cobra. Exhale, pull the belly in, rounding through cat, releasing to extended child's pose. So there's lots of options here depending on kind of how your body feels today. Maybe you want to explore more of a back bend. Pull the belly in as you make that transition through cat Finding length on either side body as you come in to extended child's pose. So you're moving with your breath here, doing what feels good for your body today.